Hey everybody, Dave at Ground Zero. It's Wednesday morning. That means it's New Comic Book Day. And we're here with a very special New Comic Book Day video where I go over 12 reasons comics are still cool that you might have forgotten. We're going to start off with reason number 1, Savage Avengers. Yeah, I opened this up and I took one look at that cover and I thought the same thing you're probably thinking right now. They're still making Savage Avengers? I mean, wasn't this book hot like a year ago? Why is it still coming out? But it is. Conan, Black Knight, the Juggernaut, magic, fighting dragons. Folks, this is one of the reasons comics are still cool and you just forgot. Reason number 2, Grant Morrison is weird. Yeah, I know, shocker, news flash, but it happens. People buy Green Lantern, they come in, they say, Dave, I liked Green Lantern, it was good. But you know that Grant Morrison's kind of weird, isn't he? And yes, he is. That's how you know the system is working. That is the glue that binds the universe together. So Grant Morrison must stay weird or everything will explode. Reason number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog, which by my count is apparently weekly now. So I've long since run out of jokes to tell about Sonic the Hedgehog, so I'll just say it's here. Reason number 4, the book you knew was coming. Even if you didn't know it was on its way, you absolutely knew this book was coming. Punchline Special. Yeah, because it's got Punchline and it's got a number 1 on the cover. It's everything you want in a book because DC has your number. And it's this one. Reason number 5, Wolverine. Still the best he is at what he does. And today what he does is participate in the big X-Men X of Swords crossover. And I've had people say, Dave, is it X of Swords or is it 10 of Swords? Because some of my friends say X of Swords and some of my other friends say 10 of Swords. Well, I'm here to clear this up. It is one or the other. I don't really know. Call it whatever you want. Marvel doesn't care as long as you buy them. And there's 3 new X of Swords crossovers in this week. Wolverine, Excalibur, and Marauders, I believe. Reason number, whatever up to, 6, I think. Batman, because everybody loves Batman, except for those who don't read Batman. But honestly, just about everybody loves Batman. And I mean, true story, I started to print up t-shirts. I thought, I'll make my fortune. I'll print up t-shirts that say, hey, I don't read Batman, for those who want to run counter to the course. And then I realized I only have to print up 2 of them, so I didn't. Speaking of Batman, reason number whatever we're up to, Death Metal, because it has been just a ton of fun. This is why we read comics. Even if we don't know why we read comics, it's books like this. And Infinite Hour Extreme with 3 X's is in this week. And it's got all sorts of hyperviolence and Lobo and really cool stuff like mini origins of the superheroes as interpreted by Lobo. Guys, do I really need to say anything else? Reason number, I've quit counting. Reason number whatever, manga. Because if you've been doing this long enough, you remember when manga was this tiny little hip niche within a genre that was ultra cool, but then it became big and huge and all of a sudden everybody was carrying it and everybody was reading it and it wasn't cool anymore. And then that kind of ran its course and now it's cool again and we get great work like Junji Ito's work and things like this. Manga is cool again, you just forgot. Speaking of which, True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoy, another reason why comics are cool, and you might have forgotten, because now you can march to the beat of a different drummer and still read comics. Reason number 10, I believe we're up to, Power Rangers. Because if you grew up in the 90s, you vowed to yourself, if only there would be not 1, but 2 Power Rangers comics coming out every month, my life would be complete. And the universe has complied. Last 2 reasons are both trades, which in itself is a reason why comics are cool because trades are awesome. So reason number 11 why comics are cool, Jack Kirby. Guys, Jack Kirby is the reason why comics are cool. And if you don't know this, it's because you haven't read enough Jack Kirby. Luckily, there is lots of crackling Kirby goodness on our shelves, including this newly released Forever People massive trade. The Fourth World Saga was absolutely awesome. New Gods, Mr. Miracle, Forever People. It belongs on your shelf if you're a comic fan. You gotta know why Kirby's so important. And DC is complying, so they're giving you another chance to buy it and be cool. Final reason, which by my count makes number 12, unless you count the trades thing, which will make it number 13. And that is the Compendium for Why the Last Man. Compendiums. I mean, we thought trades were cool, and then they came out with omnibuses, which were bigger, which made them cool. Now we've got compendiums, and this book is important. Why is it important, you say? Because you loaned volume 1 of Y the Last Man to your friend, and she didn't return it. And now you're wondering if you could still be friends with this person. And DC says, hey, here's a new cool, ultra thick, ultra big compendium for Y the Last Man. And you're like, great, I gotta have it. Your friendship is saved. DC to the rescue. Reason number 12 and a half, why comics are still incredibly cool. Every one of these reasons is new on our shelf this week, along with a bunch of others. So go to Ground Zero, which is us, or whatever your local comic book shop is, and say, guys, I need to be cool. I need to find my cool mojo again, and they are there to help you out. Folks, thanks so much. Remember, as always, it's not about having what you want. It's about wanting what you have. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make it the absolute best day you can, because you only get today once. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you in a couple of hours.